Hey guys, this is my nails, and today we are also unboxing these items that are all from Amazon, by the way. First thing we're unboxing is this nail gel from the company Goy. I don't know if that's correct how you pronounce it, but I heard other people pronunciate it that way, so I'm also doing the same. This box cutter, I don't know where it's from, but I found it, and it's also very sharp. It comes with like the gel itself, obviously, but it also came with a brush. The brush model, like itself, it's a round brush instead of a flat one, so it won't like flood the cuticles. Now for the gel itself, the package, it's very like minimalistic, which I love. It is only 30 milliliters, so it is on the smaller side, which is okay, and the gel is clear. Next, we are unboxing this nail dotting pen. The pen itself, it reminds me of one of those like large pens you will find at like book sales in schools, where it comes with like 50 different colors, but it's in one giant pen, and you just click down for whichever color you want. Very nostalgic to me, honestly. Anyone else feel the same way? Next, we're unboxing these brushes. Honestly, $10, like what? 10 brushes? Brush types. It's not actually like 10 different brushes, but it's double sided. I feel like that's a really good price. I feel like I don't really use acrylic like flowers or like, like 3D flowers with the brushes. I usually use it with like silicone, which I think it's easier, but to each their own. These are just some liner brushes. Now this is a gradient brush. I usually would use it for like gradient or ombres. And this is a flat brush. Usually for like painting like solid colors. Some different types of liners again. Now I'll be using this 20mm brush the most, and the 15. This is from the brand Double Rhythm on Amazon. It is a matte top coat. When I first opened it, I low-key thought I bought the wrong one and I didn't get a matte top coat, but it is actually matte when I like opened the bottle up. One way you can tell is if it's like cloudy compared to it being clear. I absolutely love like the bottle design itself. Now this is a silicone mat. I bought it in black because I thought it would be easier to like not detect colors if I were to get paint on them. And does anyone know how to like get these creases out? It's so like annoying. And these are just some like finger covers, so I don't have to wear actual gloves. I just covered the whole finger like this. This is 200 pieces of mini nail bits, and yeah, it's 240 grit. When I opened it, it was really dusty, so I don't know how long this has probably been sitting in the Amazon warehouse, but it's been probably pretty long. And they actually came with their own like drill thing. I forgot what it's called. I don't even know what was in here, but the packaging was pretty cute, the rainbow. Oh, it was this drill bit. I saw it on 小红书, and they use it for like gel eggs to like near the cuticle area. They will get rid of that like harsh line, or like on the bottom. If there's any like hard gel stuck under there, I can remove it pretty easily. This is a chrome that I saw trending all over like 小红书, and it was so pretty, and I just had to get it. I feel like the bottle that the chrome is held in is pretty cute, honestly. It's different from like other chrome that I have. And when I opened it, it kind of flew everywhere, so there's still, right now that I'm recording this, there's still glitter on my thumb. Next, it's another item from Double Rhythm. I believe this is a cat eye. I've owned cat eyes before, but like I never used them and they expired, so I had to throw like the whole package out. It did come with its own magnet, which was pretty nice. I was about to use those magnets found on like the nail clipper where you size it out. I feel like truthfully you only need a silver. Like if you want a gold one, you can just put a sheer like yellow color over it and it'll turn gold. If you want red, you can put a sheer red on it. So I really think you don't need a whole package. This, I don't know what this was, but I think I was trying to buy those UV protecting tape on your like thumb line, or really for any finger, honestly. I don't know how to describe it, but I kind of showed it right here. Because when I use UV gloves, they don't really cover that part up, so I bought this tape to help. This is like padding gel. I've tried to use padding gels before that weren't labeled as padding gel, and it low-key looked, let's just say bad. It looked bad. Hopefully this will make it look better. So it does come with 9 colors, which is very nice. Then here are some beads. I heard like if you want to like just start with um charms, beads is like the number one thing to get. So I just got that. And it does come with its own like charm pickupper. I don't know what you call those. Now starting with the nail stuff. These tips are from Nail Pop. I don't know where I bought them originally, but I don't know if they're on Amazon. They might be, and these are stiletto. Now that I've sized out all the tips, I will be putting it on these nail stands. I had to buy nail stands twice because each of them only came with one stand, which was quite annoying. For $9 for one stand was insane. But I guess it's kind of reasonable if it comes with its own adhesive, but it low-key did not stick at all. Now I'm just going to be like filing off the shining layer on these nail tips. You don't have to do this if you're using base coat, which I still use base coat afterwards, but I just want to make sure it's stuck on. Now I'm just going to like brush off any remaining dust that I didn't get off. And I'm using top coat and base coat from the brand Phoenix. And I got this for Christmas from one of my friends, which was very kind of her. I didn't even know she was gifting it to me until like 2 days ago when we both went to New York City together. And now I feel bad because I low key don't know what to give her. and I don't want to be the friend to like re-gift something. So the base coat from this brand is pretty smooth. Even though the bottles are really tiny, it is quite smooth. While I'm painting these nail tips with the base coat, how are y'all days been? Now from the same brand, I'm using a nude base that came with the kit. When I first painted it, I was pretty surprised at how pigmented it was for a brand that was like a DIY-ish. Obviously, it was a bit thin, like you could see through it, so I had to go in with a second layer. Now time for my favorite part, which was the cat eye. Low key, when I was doing this, I felt like a 小红书like nail influencer. It was quite fun when I was doing this. I wish like I painted a layer underneath so it wasn't like so see-through, but it was pretty at the end. Finally going in with the nail design, I'm using this darting pen to go in and make the dots to outline like where the hearts would be. This step was pretty tedious at some points, and like I had to cut out some of the audio because one of my brothers were just running around and making a lot of noise for ASMR. And I don't do this in a room, I do this in like, what we would call the party room. And we don't usually hold parties anymore. So it's just like a free room for me to do nails in. Now I'm just going with one of the liners. This liner is, I believe, is a 7 millimeter or 10, but it's easier to use this one because it can make the strokes larger to connect the hearts together. Now, this part was kind of difficult to do. It was hard to like make a curve without my brush flying or flicking and causing the gel to fly. It is kind of hard to see because I drew the lines really thin, but I do later go in and make them thicker. Now I'm just flash curing the gel so if I mess up it won't be erased when I wipe with alcohol. Now I'm just repeating that bow on the thumb. Now, time for one of my favorite parts, which is top coating. Same thing with the base coat, it is very thin and slick. And here are the final results.